Righteousness was demanded by God in order to be accepted in the presence of God. Righteousness was demanded by God in order to be accepted in the presence of God. In Psalms 24, 3 and 4, I believe we are all familiar with the verse. Ang sabi po doon, who shall ascend into the hills of the Lord? Who may stand in His holy hills? Who has, pakitaas po yung malilinis na kamay, clean hands. Come on, I want to see those clean hands. Sure po ba kayo? Baba. Kanina po, you lift your hands in worship. The question is, do you lift clean hands? Do you worship God with the clean hands? For your worship to be accepted, you must come before God with the clean hands. Pakisabi po, pure heart. Alam niyo po, many years ago, Marlon, can you help me? Many years ago, there is a popular song po that I fell in love. And the title of the song is Pure Heart. And since I am pastoring a church in the barangays, most of the people, they're having a hard time to understand English, ano? So gusto ko pong to adapt in Tagalog. And the song is pure, but I don't like to give injustice to the composer. So nag-iisip ako ng pinakamalapit na word sa pure, puro. Kaya, purong puso. Ang dating parang suka, hindi maganda. So, I'm praying for the right word. And then the right word came. Ganito po. I try to sing in Tagalog. Pusong dalisay ang aking nais. Do you know the song? Nalikhain mo, O Diyos, para sa akin. Pusong dalisay ang aking nais. Nalikhain mo, O Diyos, para sa akin. Saglit, Marlon. I believe that napakahalaga po for us to be reminded that the Lord demanded righteousness and holiness and godliness if we want to experience the presence of the Lord. Simpleng tanong po, ilan po sa inyo you came to this service today before you visited this place today? Ilan po sa inyo you spend time praying and asking God to prepare your heart for this anniversary? Huwag na po kayong sumagot. You even bother to ask God to. I think the biggest hindrance in meeting God, sometimes we go to the church and we are not ready ourselves. Are you with me? Sometimes we want to experience God in our own terms, not in God's term. I think that is the problem. In the standard of God, I just want to remind you, God demands purity and righteousness if you want to experience Him. Another point, righteousness living by God's standard is what sets a person apart as God's child. Ulitin ko po. The next question siguro over the back of your mind, Pastor Joey, why we need to live righteous life, godly, and why we need to live in holiness? The question is very simple. The answer is very simple, I'm sorry. Righteousness, living by God's standards, is what sets a person apart as a child of God. Righteousness is a lifestyle that distinguishes a true Christian. Holiness